we all need that to have the confidence to actually go after it.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. And I think that's the thing. Like, people want all these quick fixes and fast tips and just fix my resume and just fix my LinkedIn. And it's like, but
Don't
that's
get me
none of
started on resumes.
none of that's gonna do
Resumes
anything.
don't open doors anymore. They just
No. Especially for those executive levels. I was just talking to somebody before our call, and I was literally saying, what got you a 150K job is not what's going to get you a 300K job. That's not how it works. In fact, you're probably going to end up with 2 interviews in total, and you need to get at least 1 offer out of it. That's how it works. And nobody is going to post these jobs online. They will come through network. That's it. They will come through somebody referring you, somebody saying, I trust this person, somebody saying, hey, we have a job open, and thinking about you as the person for it.
Yeah.
Is how VP level roles are going to get filled.
100%. That's how I got my director and both of my VP roles, through having that type of network.
And then she was telling me, I can fix my resume. I'm like, you don't even need one. Like, you literally don't need a resume for this. You need to have a network. And she doesn't have her LinkedIn. She doesn't talk to people. And I'm like, okay, then how is this going to work? This is like, that's what strategic thinking also is like,
yes,
you really need to figure this out as to what factors affect the result, and have that mental model of like, how does this all play out, and play different scenarios. As coaches, that's all we do, right? Like, we're just playing these different scenarios and preparing our clients for like the potential ones and being like, this is probably the best way you can go forward. So coaches are nothing but strategists, right?
in a way, but what you're describing, again, I'm going back to the business analogy. This is how you create leverage. Instead of doing more of the same and expecting different results, which we all know is the definition of insanity, we need to figure out how to spend less time or put in less effort and get better results. And this is what leverage is all about. I think the problem is it's easier and it's more familiar to do what everyone does, right? Apply online in this case, or if it's a promotion, just wait for performance review and hope for the best. And it's a little bit harder to get yourself out of your comfort zone and actually talk to people, or maybe come up with an initiative or an idea to show that you're ready. And I think that's the gap that we need to overcome. It's a little bit more about the courage to do it and being comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's what leadership is all about. No one has all the answers. I thought, I'm going to get to VP. I'm going to know everything. I will never question myself. I will never have challenges. Hell no. And my CEO was the same. And guess what? The board was the same. People are trying to do their best. And being an executive is not about having all the answers. It's about being willing to take action, even when you don't know what the result is. And if you can do it for yourself, how would you do it for a company? So essentially, when you're not networking or when you're not selling yourself, you're actually saying, I'm not ready for leadership roles because I can't do the kind of work that an executive would do. So sometimes we have those subtle cues that we're sending with our actions, but we're not realizing that it's hurting us. And maybe that's another reason to kind of jump back in and start advocating for yourself, because you need it.
Yeah. And because everyone's watching. You think nobody cares, but they all do, because everybody needs talent. Everybody has a broken, dried up pipeline to the top, and everybody's looking for talent, and they would rather hire someone from within because you know the company, you understand the culture and things like that. But because you're not making yourself visible, you're still sending a signal. You still have a personal brand, which is, she doesn't want anything or he doesn't want anything. And in your head, you're like, but I want all the things.
Yeah.
But you're not acting like this, so nobody's picking up on those bad signals.
Managers don't read minds. I mean, I wish that was the case, but they don't. So my rule of thumb, this is what I teach. If you didn't say it, it didn't happen. They don't know. So assume they don't know. Even if it's your direct manager, if you did not tell them about something, they don't know. So you have to be very proactive in sharing. And my best tip on how to do that, start every one-on-one with a win. Don't start with the problems. This is what we all do. We get into the meeting. Okay, here's what's not going well. Just change that. Use the first 5 minutes to share something good, to share something you made progress on, share something that you're proud of. Just take a little time for yourself and to position yourself as someone who is doing well and trying hard and actually having an impact. This one tiny change can completely transform how leadership sees you. And anyone can do that. And it's not scary. You don't have to stand in front of 100 people and speak. You just need to change your process. And a lot of the time when we talk about getting promoted, people are so worried, but Maya, I don't have time. I'm already working crazy hours. And I'm saying, no, no, no. This is not about working more. This is about changing how you work. Because every email, every conversation, every Zoom call you jump on is sending a message and telling a story. So you just need to be in control of that narrative. You need to be aware, and you need to do things in a way that actually sends the right message. Hey, I'm ready. I'm here to do more. Because when they see that, that's when promotions are going to come to you. You're not going to have to chase them. You will actually be the obvious choice for that promotion.